Hey, everybody, and welcome to my favorite time of the day, and that is for our March 2020 Masterclass. Now, this is how to quickly generate leads and sales online, even if you don't normally sell online. This could not have come at a better time to be in the real conversations we're going to have today. So, I am super stoked. First of all, I want to congratulate you because you are so far ahead of the curve of everyone else. People are scrambling to discover the things that you already know and have access to inside of Power Tribe. So first things first, go ahead and take that gorgeous hand of yours. No social distancing needed for yourself. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back and congratulate yourself for being part of a tribe that puts you ahead of the curve for everyone else. Before we jump in, though, I want to know who do we have on here today? So let me know where you are tuning in from right now. Let me know your name and where you are tuning in from right now inside that Q&A. Hey there, we have Arthur who said good day. Jenny from Nantucket. We have Susie in the UK. We have Arthur from Scottsdale. We have Nancy in Austin, Texas. We have Steve in Maine. We have Jennifer in Celebration, Florida. Jennifer in Celebration, Florida. We have Ian in Cambridge, England. We have Jeffrey in Los Angeles. Sean, Canada, eh? Nice. Good to see you, Sean. Scott, we have in Texas. We have Jeffrey in Los Angeles, Priscilla in Maryland, Sherry in Las Vegas. We have Lisa in Chicago, Dennis in New Jersey, Stephen in Arizona. We have Val in Texas as well. Well, welcome everybody. Thrilled to have you on here today. And if you're just joining us, go ahead and put where you are tuning in from right there inside the Q&A. You are here with the perfect timing because today you're going to discover how to generate leads and sales online, even if you don't normally sell online. This is a masterclass meant for quick action items. Here's the thing. There is an ability to not just survive during this time, but thrive and maybe even have a little fun. There are incredible opportunities we're going to talk about today that you can leverage. You already being in the digital marketing space, many of you being virtual businesses, some of you not. We'll talk about how to make it virtual. You are able to leverage what's happening right now. We're going to talk about that. Also, we have prize to give away. I'll tell you about that in a second, and open coaching. So after we go through the masterclass, if you have questions and like we didn't dive into your business, go ahead and put the question into that Q&A box now, and I will answer it at the end. Every single month masterclass includes open coaching. So it could be about our topic of today, and it can also be with anything else that you're dealing with. This is the benefit of Power Tribe. You also may have noticed that lately I've been going live with you weekly, doing a happy hour, or like this week we have the masterclass. I'm going to be live with you every single week for the foreseeable future. So we're going to be answering your questions in real time. As things keep changing for you, that's what we are here for the strategies that are literally working right now that you can implement in your business. But before we dive into the nitty gritty of strategies you can use, let's do some celebration. Woo, woo, woo! Congratulations to our newest members. When y'all see them inside the Facebook group, go ahead and congratulate them on the brilliant decision to move forward in a membership in Power Tribe. You have joined an online community of movers and shakers who not only share the latest and greatest strategies, but celebrate, support, and encourage each other. You could not have picked a better time to join Power Tribe, so congratulations. One of the places where you'll see our members come together is inside of our Facebook group. And I want to congratulate some of our most active members inside the Facebook group. This month, Jenny, Susie, Sherry, Nancy, Crystalyn, Val, Megan, and Bobby Joe, congratulations. You have won yourselves an Amazon gift card. Now, men, the ladies have kicked your tushes this month. Get on in there. I'm going to give you a challenge at the end of this month's masterclass. You are not representing well. You got to get on in there and get your place. So we'll give you that challenge at the end of the month. The way that you earn a spot in the most engaged members is simply by posting a question, asking for a resource, or answering somebody else's post. Whenever you comment, Facebook calculates it and lets us know each month who our most engaged members are. I want to specifically call out Nancy, Crystalyn, and Megan. Those are 3 of our newest members, and they won the engagement award. So congratulations, ladies. All right, dudes, your chance. Let's get on in there. All right, let's go over what your gifts are inside your portal right now. Each month you have new programs that you can use immediately to drive in leads and sales. So you have the April's money making emails. Now we're not ignoring what's going on in the world. That's one of the benefits from Power Tribe. There aren't just cut and paste templates that aren't changing. We literally wrote emails for you to send your list right now to talk about what's going on in the world and still have a link to buy from you or schedule an appointment with you and have the transitions make sense. If you're wondering how the heck do I communicate to my list right now, we took away the curiosity. We took away all the confusion and are giving you the easy button in this month's money making emails. Those of you who are new, we, as part of Power Tribe, we give you money making emails you can send to your list each and every month. You get an email to send every week, and this month is no exception. They're already in your portal. So if you don't want to wait until April to send it out, you can absolutely dive in there, get this month's emails, and send out one to your list so you can engage them with what's going on in the world right now and still connected to make a sale. Also, as promised, the April Success Kit is now in your portal. This was our original topic for the Masterclass too, which was how to connect with influencers and get them to promote your business for free. This is a hot topic. It is one of the most successful ways that we've grown our business over the years. However, this wasn't something that was on fire right now, like what we're going to talk about today. So what we went ahead and did, we did a double whammy of bonuses for you. We recorded this Masterclass. It's in your portal as your success kit for the month. You have the full plug and play campaign and strategy, and you can use that whenever you want to dive into it. In the meantime, today I thought it was really important that we instead go into strategies you can use immediately, that most of us are quarantined and that we are not leaving our homes. How does your business work when this is what's happening? Okay, so that is in there for you as your gift. Use it when it makes the most sense for you. And at all times when I'm sharing with you tools and strategies, these are things that you can use, but they're not on your to-do list, okay? Working with influencers, getting them to promote you, amazing. However, you don't need to do that at any specific point. You choose when to do it. So don't ever hear one of my strategies and think, oh gosh, there's so much, I'm overwhelmed. There is no such thing as overwhelmed. They're just thoughts inside your head. There are tools that you have in your toolbox, and you're going to choose when you're going to use them. You know, it's like you have a bunch of clothes to wear. Many of those items you're probably not wearing right now because we're going for comfort at home, right? Doesn't mean that our closet's going to overwhelm us. We just choose to wear things when we choose to wear them. You're going to choose to use the tools as they make the most sense for you as we go over them. Okay, awesome. So let me pop on in here. Oh, upcoming. Now this is a virtual event. Those of you who are you want a webinar that you can use, especially now. Some of you are trying to turn your in-person sales process into a webinar format so you can sell online. If you want to start selling online, then you need a webinar. Now this was originally going to be an in-person event in San Diego next week, but the people I had signed up for it already were thrilled to turn it into a virtual event, and we still have several spots left. So if you want to work with me where I create an entire PowerPoint presentation for you, the registration page, the sales page, the marketing, then this is the workshop for you. Now you usually can't work with me for the cost that this program is, but we have made an exception and changed things because of what's going on in the world right now. And this workshop is limited to 10 people. Each of you can bring somebody else. Kelly will go ahead and put that link inside chat for me now, winningwebinarblueprint.com. You're going to go there, and there's 3 options. You can just do the digital course. You can do the masterclass. You could just do the digital course masterclass. You could do the intensive, or we do have a one-on-one option in there as well. Now that intensive is next week. It's 2 days, next Thursday and Friday. Again, it's digital, it's online. We're creating things in real time. It's a workshop, and it's a format we've used several times now that works incredibly well. So if you need a webinar, you need to get it up quickly, this is the workshop for you, and that is a winning webinar at blueprint.com. If you have any questions at all, just go ahead and put them into the chat box here during our web masterclass. We have our customer concierge team in there to answer any questions that you may have. All right, on to today's topic of how to generate leads and sales, even if you don't normally sell online. I'm going to start with a few important yet controversial things. I am going to go against what a lot of people are saying online right now, a lot of what you're going to find in your social media newsfeed, a lot of against what you'll find on the news and the magazine articles with what your friends are saying. I'm going to go against a lot of it, okay? Because what you're going to find out there is just a lot of doom and gloom and fear and panic. But that's not the only story. And if we were only going to follow what everybody else is doing, we would have failed a long time ago. Like, even think about this statistic, right? Social Media Examiner releases a statistic every year that says 87% of people who market online get no ROI. No ROI. Yet they're marketing online. What? Like, so if you follow what most people have been doing up to this point, you would have been following something that wasn't working. What people are doing out in the marketplace, it's just not working. And so if you want an ROI in what you're going to do, you got to go against what they are saying. And the reality is there are opportunities out there right now. There are opportunities to serve people the way they need to be served in this very moment. People didn't stop having needs because of everything that changed. People didn't stop having things that you can serve them with, needs that need to be fulfilled. Also, all the money that people had a week ago didn't disappear. There are opportunities to be had out there, and we're going to talk about how to serve the market well and leverage your business. And let's just get this out in the open. Generating sales right now, it's not evil. There's this post or this mindset that's gone around that's like, okay, because there are people in need, all I should be doing right now is giving everything away. I understand serving your market, but that's like say I should be giving back right now. You're never giving back. That means you took before. Nobody on here took a darn thing. Y'all have worked your tushes off to the end of time. And so you didn't take anything. If you choose to give, you choose to give. But selling is not evil. When you generate a sale, you have an opportunity to pay your employees, pay your VAs, support your local businesses who need your money with their takeout business, right? Like, how are you supposed to do all that if you don't generate cash? Also, if we give all of our stuff away, nobody's going to pay attention to it. That rule doesn't go away. You've got to pay attention. There is not a free thing that you can do right now that's going to have the same impact that when someone's paying for it. Now, can you not do something for others? Of course you can, in a way that it makes sense and it benefits your business. But at the end of the day, you generating revenue for your business is not evil. In fact, you were put on this earth to do that so that you could support others with your abundance. There is nothing wrong with selling right now. And the businesses who are just opening up their floodgates and giving everything away for free with no plan to ever charge, I'll tell you, I think it's a terrible strategy. It's an absolute terrible strategy. Now, I've gotten out there and done a bunch of free content to give people ideas, but if you want the templates and blueprints, you've got to pay for it. Because let's think about it. In Power Tribe, y'all paid to be here. So then I start giving everything away. Basically, I'm telling those that have paid, you know what, your money, it's not really that important. I don't care that you paid me for this. I'm going to give everybody else the same thing for free. That is the worst possible way to treat your customers. Instead, you give them incredible value to your customers. We're going to talk about what that looks like. And then if you want to offer opportunities or training or whatever to other people, that's fine, but do it not to the detriment of your current customers. And also, there is nothing wrong with seeking opportunities that you can grow your business right now. The most successful companies of our time came out of times like these because they persevered through the storm. Because every time there is one, there is going to be a purge of the weakest links, and others will surge. Be part of the surge. Because when you do, you can be employing those that weren't able to succeed. You are creating a future plan of success for not just you, but everyone else you can support moving in towards you. Okay? There will be that purge, and then there will be the surge. So you decide, do you want to be part of the problem that someone else has to employ later on? Or do you want to be part of the solution, providing employment and funds and wealth to others later? Here's a big one though. I gotta tell you guys, I've seen so many people do this and they're getting this completely wrong. So I shut off my little heater here. Got cold here, but now like my feet are on fire from my heater. So here's the thing. I've seen a lot of these posts, and maybe you have too. Well, let's first talk about the really, really crappy ones. The really, really crappy ones are those stupid COVID-19 emails that tell you nothing of value inside the email. Like, they're like, we've changed the way we clean our break room. Like, what? I don't care. I don't even know who you are. Those are terrible. Never send them again. Like, just don't ever send anyone anything about anything internal in your company that they don't care about. The main one though is that when people are like, go support your local business, right? Go buy from this restaurant so you can support from your local business. Okay. What is the purpose of that? What is the purpose of, it's not going to work. People, if they were motivated by only things of charitable reason, then we wouldn't have any of the issues we have in the world. This is not why people buy. This is not why people take action. Not ever. Okay. So here's the scoop. Here's the scoop. If you're going to get them to take action, you've got to tell them what's in it for them. You have to. And it's not because people are evil. People are wonderful, incredible humans. Most people, you see the amazing things happening out there. It's incredible. Here's the thing. We were created on purpose by our creator. I believe God created us to be self-serving on purpose. So we wouldn't die. So we wouldn't walk over the cliff and get eaten by the bear and all the things. We had to be self-serving. And so there's nothing evil about that. There's nothing evil about that. It's our immediate reaction. So if we see a message and it doesn't instantly tell us how it's going to help us, we ignore it. We don't purposely think, I'm not going to go eat at that restaurant because it's not good for me. No, our brain just doesn't even process it. So if you want your messaging to benefit the individual and for them to take action, you've got to tell them very clearly and precisely what's in it for them. We're going to talk about that today. And if you want people to take action with you right now, if you want them to spend money with you right now, it cannot be based on the messaging of support me so I can pay for my employees. Support me so we can pay for the local community. Support me because if not, we're going out of business. They will care about those things. And there's a small little tiny percentage of people who will act on that. But in general, you will not succeed with that kind of messaging. It does not work. I want you to think about it even from a different perspective. Think about it when people go to vote. What do they do? Put it in chat right now. This is like not Kim's pony show. Tell me your answer. What's something that people, what's something that happens after people go to vote? What's something that happens when people go to vote? After they voted, what's something that happens? What's something that happens after people go to vote? Yes, Jenny said they show that they voted by wearing the sticker and taking a picture of themselves on social media. Yes. Voting is not about voting. Voting is social significance that you are a responsible, committed citizen who has done something good today. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful, and it's why they share the I voted stickers. If it didn't matter, they wouldn't have a sticker saying I voted. No one would wear it. No one would post it. It's not something that would work. Why did the I Ice Bucket Challenge worked so incredibly well because it wasn't about the charity at all. A lot of people didn't even know what the charity was for. It's because it made the individual who was doing it on social media the star. It was very inward focused, but it worked. We are not passing judgment on anyone with this. This is not judgment, and I don't ever bring that into any of these conversations. I don't care why people do things, honestly. Besides, my conversation with my creator, I'm not judging on a single person. Him and I talk about things, and that's it. I don't care about what you're doing, what you're saying, what's happening. We're looking at this from a data perspective. This is how people behave. So if we want them to take action, we have to tell them what's in it for them. That makes sense? Okay. I love it. So yeah, the I voted sticker, and they take a picture. I see that from Nancy. And Jenny of Steve's answer, I vote, and after I drink. I got you. Hook up when you go to Nantucket, make sure to go to Jenny's store. All right, so this is exactly what matters, right? So what are we going to do to make this work? We're going to have an honest and open conversation about how to sell during this time. Again, I'm only to say the things that nobody else is, because this isn't the politically correct way of talking about all this, but my job is not to be politically correct. My job is to get all of you to soar during this time where everyone else is panicking, all right? So today we're going to talk about how to increase your leads and sales right now, right now. All right, so you're going to start emailing your list. That's number one. If you haven't been emailing your list and you're like, well, how would I start? Won't they question things of how I am emailing them? And they never hear from me. This is the best time ever to just start. And your first email is telling them you're going to start emailing them now because of what's going on in the world, and you want to stay connected to them. So if you weren't emailing before, you can start now. You could literally go from a never having emailed them before to a daily email right now if you wanted to, and it would make sense. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the number of people emailing is lowered significantly. There are a lot less people working on their business right now. So your email is going to stand out in a very narrow playing field. I don't know if that makes sense. You have a lot less competition around. So it's a wonderful time to email. People are reading their emails because they have more time. They're connected to their devices. And we have the emails for you in your portal right now that you can send. Inside your portal as well, Deanne, your membership director, did a video for you where you can find everything inside the portal, because you get that question sometimes, I didn't know where to find it. So there's a video showing you exactly where everything is. But you have the emails in there. If you were never sending email before, this is the time to do it. Email to engage, to inspire, to encourage, and to create sales. So if you're not emailing, there's no more excuses. Start immediately emailing your list. Number two, I want you to be going live every single week. And if not, at least it's not 1 week, 2, 3, 4, or daily. You can go multiple times a week right now, and it's going to have an incredible response rate. We give you inside your portal, you have a Facebook Live script. Again, never went live before. This is the best time to start. Our Inner Circle members, Jenny and Jenny Benzie, did a virtual happy hour for St. Patrick's Day for their wine store. We have Michael Smith, who's an architect, who's just going live daily talking about architecture. Again, no one's expecting perfect. They know you can't be in production studio right now. You're not hiring in professional hair and makeup. You don't have professional lighting. They know that. This is the least pressure time of all time to be doing a Facebook Live. And the opportunity that you have for yourselves inside of Facebook Live is Facebook needs more content. They need more content. So they are sharing your videos with more people for free than ever before. People are using social media at an all-time high, and they need the content. So if you want to reach your audience for free, if you want to have an effective strategy to generate leads and sales right now, there are no more excuses. You need a live weekly show on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and or all of them to be sharing with your market. Now, what do you start talking about? Now, inside the your portal, you have last month's success kit, which is our 7-day Facebook Live challenge. You get a full sales campaign you can put for Facebook Live, but let's just talk about what you want to speak about. Your first Facebook Live video, of course, I would do an intro saying it's great to talk to all of you. Believe it's important to be connected more now than ever. Here's what we're going to be talking about in our series, and then make it about them. Now, when you're coming up with topics, you have a few options. Number one, there's questions you might be getting on a continuous basis from your customers. Go ahead and answer them. Go ahead and answer those questions in a series of Facebook Live videos, okay? Number two, you could post on social media. Attention, wherever the people is that you serve. Let's say attention women, attention to my female friends. What weight loss questions do you have? If you and I could hang out, if we could get together in person right now, dream, what's one question you would have for me about your weight loss? Okay, that's the list of questions. You can make your Facebook Lives all about that. Or if you don't know what to talk about, you can go to answerthepublic.com and simply get a list of the questions people are asking online right now. It's a collection of questions in Google that people are asking about your topic area. So get those and then just start answering them. None of this has to be perfect. It's just about engaging with your market. Y'all, I did a Facebook Live on Friday for Entrepreneur Press Magazine, okay? Entrepreneur Magazine. 27,000 people have seen it already. 27,000. That's not just like scrolled by in the newsfeed. Watch the video. People are hungry for content in this very minute. Feed them. Feed them. You have the template already. I go through the step-by-step in the technology. You have everything you need. Don't worry about what you look like. Don't worry about your sound like, because this isn't about you. This is about serving the market who needs to hear from you right now. You will never get this moment in time back. Tomorrow, today will be gone. Your chance is right now to start doing Facebook Lives and to get them out to the marketplace. And then I want you to get creative, okay? The most creative things that most people are doing is like panicking. Most people are panicking, or they're creating funny memes on social media that don't do anything for the business. Get rid of all that. We're going to talk about creative strategies you can use right now to sell to your market and be of service to your market. I freaking love this. My good friend and my cousin-in-law, Reed Horth, an amazing virtual art dealer, he shared this post of his car sales guy. Love this, and let's look at this and let's talk about how this impacts on how you can do the same thing in your business. So he sells cars, yeah, and he said, we are committed to our customers. Wait, where to start? Friends, these are frightening times, and yet we know that life must continue. Many of you have leases that are coming to term and would really hope to avoid the stress and risk of negotiating for your next vehicle. Having worked, we are committed to our customers. We consider each of you family. To that end, we will still be delivering our award-winning pricing and acclaimed customer care, including home delivery, during these challenging times. We are doing so to help ease your stress while limiting your exposure to the crowded dealer atmosphere. Having worked at dealerships for more than 20 years, I want to help you avoid that experience and get the best deal on a new vehicle, especially in today's risky climate. Yours in safe passage, Robert. I mean, yes to all the yeses. He's like, you know what? You're still, even what's going on right now, you're still going to have a lease that expires. Your car is still going. You're going to need to get a new car. I'm going to be the guy that you can trust. I'm going to take good care of you and get you the car and deliver it to your house. What does your market need right now that you can fulfill that nobody else is doing? How can you change the messaging to other people? Now, I don't know, Rob. I didn't get this. Reed was so impressed with his messaging that he shared it in his Facebook. So not only is he getting increased sales, he's getting his customers to serve as his sales ambassadors by sharing this messaging with other people. That's what happens during this time. When you show up unlike anybody else, not only do your sales increase, but you get them to promote you to others. So let's talk about some ways to do this, okay? Number one, do you have a way, if you have a physical product or physical in-person service, do you have a way to serve your market that alleviates all the concerns about germs? Do you have a way? So we use DoorDash. I get food delivered from there, and there are several local restaurants on DoorDash. But my family, I have my 70 plus, I won't say how old she is, 70 plus year old mother living with us. And so we have to be super, super careful with you know, exposing ourselves to the virus because she's in that target market. She has asthma. She's a senior. She's in that target market. You're getting incredibly negatively affected. And so we're super careful. So what do we do? Well, I read online that you can clean off the packaging when you get, if you get takeout, you're going to clean off the packaging. You're going to take out the food. You're going to heat it up in the oven, and you're going to throw all the packaging away and wash your hands. So I've been the one who's like done the process. You know, we've only gotten takeout maybe a couple times a week, but I've taken care of it. And but what would be amazing, like amazing, is if people would be transparent with how they are processing our orders, right? So if any of the local restaurants, and nobody's done this yet, and I don't know why, they would have a webcam set up inside their kitchen showing you preparing the food, like showing all the time that people are masked, they're gloved, they're clean. You can watch your food being prepared before it's put into the car. It's shown being put into the car. The person driving the car maybe has a mask on, has the gloves. They're showing you the entire process. So it alleviates the fear of who handled my food before I got it, right? Now, can things happen? Of course they can, but nobody is going to the front of this to say, we're going to process the whole order. We're going to do contactless delivery, bring it to your door, and here's how clean our kitchen is, right? No, they're not doing that, but they could be doing that. They could be doing that. I was saying with the alleviative stress, something else that came out. Okay, alleviate stress. People are very stressed out right now. Do you provide something? Do you have a skill, a service that alleviates stress? Things that can help people relax, help people feel more in control. Are you in the health and weight loss space? It's going to continue to be a trend that people need right now and very much afterwards. So could you be list building right now? Could you be launching your program? Violet White, who's in our program, who helps women with weight loss, my recommendation to her is don't stop. You have a message right now to say, spend a week stress eating, want to feel better and get out of this having lost weight versus gained it. Let's have a conversation. People are still going to stand up wanting that. Are you in the financial services space? Are they going to need more revenue at the end of the day from this? Do you have something to do with relationship counseling or relationship building? Because that's going to be an issue. Like divorce attorneys, it's going to be an all-time high. Do you service the legal market? Who's going to be servicing that market, right? So do you do this thing or do you service that market? That's a big deal. Do you have an at-home opportunity? This is huge, okay? This is, can someone learn how to do the thing that you do now while they're at home right now? While they're at home right now. So, no Jennifer's on here. They own med spas. Jennifer, I'm just going to call it out live here on camera. Do you need to launch your course to other med spas of how they can increase their sales? They all want to know. This is the time you get that together and start teaching them how you've grown a successful practice remotely. Yeah. All of you guys who have a business that has done well up to this point and others want to know how you did it, get your course together and teach them. Lou and Tammy Santini that are travel agents who focus on destination weddings. Yeah, every travel agent wants to know to have a business that is protected in times like these. Lou and Tammy's vacations are getting rescheduled. They're not getting canceled. Why are they not getting canceled? Because it wasn't just a spring break trip. It was a wedding that they are still going to have and still get married. They created a crisis-proof business, and other people are going to want to get in. We have Mike Ski, who is a private investigator. Everybody wants to know, his business is growing right now. How is that possible? How do you do that? How are you able to grow that? We have Kia, who's a graphic designer. Well, guess what? Everybody who's at home right now from their job always wanted to be a designer, wants to know how. She can show people how to do it. This is the moment you have all been waiting for in this moment, building up to right now. People want to learn. They are stuck at home. Launch your thing. Sell them online. My makeup and hair artist company that we work with, that comes to my house and we work at the events, she launched her video business. She's now doing virtual makeovers for people. She's walking them through getting their face on, doing their hair. All these people that need to go through, it's Make Me Up, by the way, in Alpharetta, or in Georgia, Make Me Up, Georgia. So if I have a unique connection, you're like, I'm getting on camera the first time, I have no idea how to do the things. That's a new service she has. She'll walk you through doing a makeover via video, right? Let's get creative. We don't have the resources. Let's get resourceful. How can you serve your market right now via video at home? At home, right? This is what's important. This is what's important. This is how you serve market. Other people are just going to hang on, wait for everything to get back like it was. It's not going back, y'all. Things are forever going to be changed, forever. Now, will we be able to get out of our house without fear of getting sick? Yes, but people will seek opportunities to learn online versus in person much more so than ever before. And if you can serve that market well before anyone else, because you have the ability to do that as being part of this group, get in there and do that right now. There are people who are waiting, praying, and hoping to learn from you. This is your moment to do that. Now, the final one is, if you're going to sell right now, it has to be an outrageous promotion, an outrageous promotion. People, even those that have money, are a little fearful about spending it right now. So if they're going to spend it, it has to be a really good promo. So if you have an in-person location that can't operate right now, a restaurant, a retailer, a clothing store, a hair salon, anything like that, you need cash flow, yeah? And you want to sell something that's going to that brings that cash in right now. Here's where you need to sell a gift certificate at a huge sale. Not only will this bring in immediate cash flow that you can use to pay your expenses and your staff, but it will also ensure that they come in the future when they can come in. But it's got to be a really good deal. Again, people aren't going to raise their hand and say, I want to buy that for the purpose of supporting you as a charity. You're not a charity, right? If they're going to do things for charitable reasons, they're going to do things for the charities they're already connected to. You give to their church, you're going to give to other causes. That you're not a charity. You got to make it worth their while to give to you. So this is where we come up with our crazy, outrageous, almost hurts your stomach deals that you can do your $100 gift certificate for $50. Free haircut with a highlighting package. Free bonus bottomless quarantinis the week we reopen with any gift certificate purchase. Make it so good. Buy a gift certificate. We're delivering you lunch to give to your kids tomorrow. Make it so good that they can't help but say no. And if you need help figuring out what an outrageous promotion would be for you that people would actually agree to, go ahead and put that into the Q&A. We can deal with that in open coaching. You also have a template inside your portal right now that you can use to send all of your past customers and or your email list a credit. It's a credit email. So now is a time where you could give them a $50 credit to use at any gift certificate purchase for $100 or more. $25 credit to use for any purchase that you have. So you can give a massive credit for them right now that expires in the next few days that they can use towards making a purchase. A credit can make a huge difference in getting sales in right now because they know that it's going to expire. It gets them to take massive action. That's what's going to get sales right now. Things that are such a good deal that it would make me feel dumb to not move forward. Like I would feel like I was really missing out on something if I didn't take action right now. Those are the type of offers that you're going to put out there, okay? Now, a way to keep operating in this space and to go for the marathon, not the sprint, is to follow the philosophy of give, take, and be. Give, take, and be. So give is, you're going to be giving incredible service to your customers. You're going to be giving to your leads valuable content that they can connect with. You're going to be giving above and beyond to everyone who chooses to work with you right now. That's important. That's going to be one part of your day. Then the take part of your day is going to be learning something. You have an unprecedented opportunity with being at home to have more time to learn more. Go into the portal. Go into Power Tribe. There's past masterclasses. I have many training videos in there, the success stories of others. Take some time every single day to learn and be inspired. And then be. This is putting in moments of daily gratitude throughout your day. Now, I did a video with Pastor Jason Tucker on Friday. He's one of our coaches in Power Tribe. and we talked all about how to have faith in an uncertain world. So I highly recommend you use that as part of your B strategy. But in that video, I shared that one of my practices is that every 2 hours, I spend 5 minutes in gratitude. I have a timer set on my phone, and I'll focus on just things that I'm grateful for. And it connects me back to the current moment to not be caught up in whatever chaos I was pulled into momentarily, but instead to look around me at all the amazing things that are happening as a result of this. You know, this has given us a huge opportunity to serve our market like we've never done before. Even being able to go in front of Entrepreneur Magazine's audience on Friday, I would not have been able to do that unless for this moment. So we all have a platform and the ability to serve our market that others just can't. We have to bring them messages that others won't. And now is your chance to do exactly that. Today's masterclass, if you're looking for it, if you want the recording, you want all the slides, you're going to go, when you log into the Power Tribe portal, you simply click on access the resource library, and then you click on monthly masterclasses. This presentation will be in there, as well as all of the links to all of the materials I shared with you. We're going to go into the Q&A. I know we have a lot of great questions inside there, but I want to give you a chance to win a prize. So we're going to be giving Amazon gift cards away to a few select of you who post inside our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/powertribers, and let us know what was the #1 takeaway you got from today's coaching call. What was the #1 takeaway you got from today's coaching call? And Kelly, you want to throw a link in there for our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/powertribers. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions folks might have. I see you've been posting them in there, and let's get through them. All right. Woo, I love them. Love the questions. Okay. I love Jennifer shared. We've been doing a What You Want to Know Wednesday, and it's been amazing. We have followers, and our team is recognized on the street. I love it. Okay, and then Steve asked about the link, and I know a lot of you have asked about it as well. It's answerthepublic.com. That's answerthepublic.com, and I'm putting that link in there too. Answerthepublic.com. Okay. Boom. And the link for Ariana is Make Me Up Georgia. I think it's, let me get the whole link. Yep, MakeMeUpGA.com. And she helps you with the hair and makeup situation. Okay, Nancy said, what is the outrageous bonus for stress relief? The outrageous bonus for stress relief. What could you do? Nancy, can you let me know what is the program that you offer? What are you currently selling right now? What would you try to be selling to them? And I can help you come up with what that bonus is. If you want to put a link in it, I can look at the sales page, or if you want to talk about it, you know, if you'd rather me just unmute your mic, we can chat about it on the call. Okay, I can unmute you. Jenny had asked about where's the videos about faith in uncertain world. Yeah, that's in your Facebook group. We have coaching calls that are in there as bonus content, and it's in there for you guys all the time. So Jason does this twice a month. He leads a Bible study and or faith discussion. I don't see faith and business as being separate. My faith is part of my business and how we keep going in this crazy world. And so he asked, he's not only is my pastor, we live in New Jersey, he's a very good friend of mine, and he asked me to hop on with him this week so we can chat about it together. And it was a great conversation. I found it very helpful and hopeful for myself, and those that have watched it so far have said the same thing. So you'll find that right inside the Power Tribe Facebook group. I love it. Russell, who's in our inner circle group, said, and he's also one of our coaches, said, get out there, keep serving your tribe. They need it now, for sure. Okay. So Scott is looking for, Scott said, answer the public's concerns before they ask them. 100%, 100%. Sherry's looking for tips for staying focused on everything when everything is so chaotic. I mean, I know so many things I could do, but it's hard to get going with all the constant news. Okay, so number one, you got to stop looking at the news. You have to detox from it. It's not, if you're inside your home, nothing's going to change in the next 24 hours. I want you to recognize that. Like, nothing's going to change. If you have food, you got the toilet paper, you're inside your home, you don't need to know what's going on outside there. Okay, so give yourself a detox. And if you want to even spend, like, you feel like you really need it, you need to give yourself like 10 minutes a day, fine, get in there for 10 minutes a day, but that's it. Then you're out. Start doing that daily gratitude practice that every 2 hours you're spending 5 full minutes in gratitude, just thankful for the things that are happening. I mean, one of my things is we started doing a game night every night with the kids before we go to bed. We'll have dinner, we play a game, we're not watching TV, we're not doing electronics. Like, I'm definitely allowing screen time right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not like this House on the Prairie mama who's like, we're gonna learn how to knit. No, there's definitely iPads involved with the day. However, after dinner every night, or even we brought it to the dinner table last night, really fun game. If some of you have kiddos, it's called Beat the Parents. It's a trivia game with kids versus parents, super fun. But we're playing game. That's one of my gratitudes, is this connecting time I have with my kids that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay, I was actually supposed to be at a work trip this weekend, so I would have been there and not been there with them to do this. So it's sad to me to lose that revenue, yes, but I'm going to focus on the gratitude. So spending time in gratitude helps you to refocus and recenter. And then what I want you to do, Sherry, is to come up with one goal for each day. One major thing you're going to get done each and every day, and then give yourself a break. Like, that's it. That's what we're going to do. Not all the things I could be doing, because I see what you're saying, but I'm going to get one thing. And so when you get off this call today, I want you to post inside the Facebook group that your number one takeaway for today was that you're going to get one thing done a day. And then I want you to share with us what's the one thing you're going to get done for each day this week. That's it. I just want you to focus on one thing. And that when you finish the week, you'll have felt really accomplished because you got that one major focus thing done. Okay? And focus on that and see the incredible progress you're going to make, because you're a coach, right? You've had people reach out to you for coaching before. Think about how you could serve your market right now. It's amazing. Okay. Val said, and any ideas for an outrageous promotion for me? Val, it depends on who we're serving. So just let me know that in the Q&A. Are you looking to serve those that are trying to communicate with their pets? Because I think that would be huge. So let's just focus on that market. The people who are currently home with their pets now, and their pets, really, let's be real, everybody. Those that have won out in the situation are the pets. They're like, yeah, mom and dad here all the time. But people need their pets right now, and they want to feel like they can communicate with them. And so an outrageous promotion would be like one of your programs that you've had before that you sell at a great discount, or that you're going to do a live workshop with them. So you can do one of your lower cost programs of how to communicate with your pet, and then you can also offer a bonus of a live workshop of how to talk to your animal about the uncertainty, what's happening, and still so that your animal can give you peace while you're giving your animal reassurance. Could be something that creates that time-sensitive nature that it's going to be a live workshop, virtual, of course, but that would be a huge benefit. If there's another partner that you have that has like a stress relief program you can offer, if it's a meditation you can do with your pet, that would be a good one as a bonus. But it has to be so good that you're like, I don't want to give that away. That's good. Like, that's what outrageous promotions are, you guys, that they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to give it away for that cheap, or I don't want to give that big of a bonus away. That's an outrageous promotion. That's the type of thing you're going to focus on. Vicki said, I do a program on getting balanced in this unbalanced world. I am starting a challenge this week. Okay, that's great. Good, Vicki. That's awesome. Make sure you keep it uber specific, though. Because the only thing that concerns me about what you posted is that it's kind of broad, like getting balanced in an unbalanced world. So I would say something like how to, let me give you an example. Sherry just shared a problem she had. She's a lot of opportunities to get a lot of stuff done right now, but she feels like she can't because she feels chaotic. She feels stressed out. She's worried about so many things at the same time. She's having a hard time focusing. And so I wonder if, and I know I'm feeling this, and I bet there's other people on here as well, if we are instead focused on how to focus and achieve You can talk about what that XYZ thing might be. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of world crisis, or in the midst of the chaos and crisis around you. And then if we can focus how to create focus, peace, calm, and even accomplish your big dreams while there's chaos and crisis around you. Because that to me is not just giving them the sense of peace and the sense of calm, but also helping them, why not, instead of just surviving this time, if they could thrive during this time? Why don't we make this commitment that the people that we're going to serve, they're not going to just get through it, they're going to end up on the other side better for it. What an incredible opportunity you have, Vicki. So I'm excited for you. I'm glad you're doing that challenge. And I encourage you to think boldly and bigger. There's even more you can do for your tribe than give them peace, but help them get to the other side with a thriving future. Okay, Nancy shared Stress Relief Mastery Program is a 5-week course and 21-day stress relief email challenge. Okay, that's awesome. All right, let me flip over. By the way, if those of you, because we're getting some questions about this, if you need help getting your webinar done, you want to get it done right away so we can get that launched. You could be selling virtually online. Definitely get enrolled right away for the virtual next week. That's at winningwebinarblueprint.com. That's winningwebinarblueprint.com. If Kelly, if you can pop that link in again, that'd be awesome. Okay, so Nancy, the Stress Relief Mastery 5-week course. So I just want you to, again, similar to what I was saying to Vicki, I want this to get more specific, because 5-week course, people are, I think they're gonna have a hard time focusing on something that's 5 weeks long, okay? We are looking, there's so much uncertainty, yeah, that I want something that's immediate. So I might be more likely to, oh, I just had like a God moment. Hey, Nancy, you know what you're supposed to do? Oh, it's on the camera. You know what you're supposed to do too. It just hit you off of the yeah, a virtual workshop. You know, I just shared because I was like, oh, you're supposed to talk about this right now. My virtual workshop is going to get stuff done live through a workshop in 2 days. You're supposed to do one for Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, where people will pay to come onto a virtual workshop with you this Saturday, and you're going to talk them through techniques they can use right now for stress relief and that they can share with their family. It's going to be for moms to not only regroup and recenter, but create peace and calm in her house in this chaotic time. And it's going to be amazing. Sorry for everyone else having to go through this at the same time, but that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so I mean, that's the answer. Vicki said, on Facebook Live, I do my challenge. That's great. Connecting to people on Facebook Live is fantastic. Bob said, great call. How will we use the credit email for IT support security for clients? Most are recurring contacts and not hourly contracts and not hourly billing. I would give them massive value right now, Bob, because this is how they're going to connect you with others. What you can give a credit email for is like a bonus if they connect you with someone else, like know someone who's going virtual, connect us to that individual. And okay, so first of all, did you just add a service on for all the new virtual stuff that's happening? Like, is there an additional service people could add on right now? One of the things that I am struck with is that there are people who have gone virtual and are now selling online that are not protected from a cybersecurity thing at all right now. Like, they're going to get a data breach and they're not going to be protected. They're not going to have insurance in place, and that's what's going to screw them over, right? One of my good friends sells insurance, and I was like, dude, you got to get on this selling cyber insurance, because like nobody has it. And these people are all selling online now that used to not. And they're like emailing credit cards back and forth, and they're going to get themselves in trouble, because whenever there's these moments of global change, like the black market starts popping up, and we got to protect ourselves. So is there an extra service you could sell that you can give a credit towards, right? That would be number one. Or you can use it just as a renewal, contract renewal, because you've just had a huge surge of new clients. You're giving a credit for anyone who wants to renew their contract automatically. That could be an incentive. You might already be doing that though. And so you can also do a referral incentive. But if they introduce you to somebody else who's going virtual right now, you're going to do something, you're going to give them something in return for it. I don't know if you have launched one of your digital courses yet, but that could be another one of those because you are crushing it in your niche. So that's another place you can go to, how you can use, if you do launch that course on, which I think you should, how you can use speaking to get more clients, because I know you use that. That would be another thing that you could give them, is that program of how they can get clients for their own business online as a bonus. Okay, Russell said, I'm working on an outrageous promotion for this week. We talked about $1 a week to our community fast trackers before rolling into our regular pricing. Is that outrageous enough? Yeah, that's really good. $1 to get into the tribe is a great outrageous promotion. Deb said, outrageous offer for a detox and light fitness program. So Deb, can you give them a trial for a week for a low cost? Could you send them a supplement package? Could they get a one-on-one coaching session? Could she get 6 months of coaching for free after she's done with it? Like something that would be of great value. Can you talk with people who've gone through your program and see what's something that they would love to get if they're going to get it for free, or as a bonus that they would love? I would go there as well, and even check out what other programs are doing right now to get some ideas. Megan Smith said, discussing how life as we knew it is no longer our reality has sent me into grieving what we have lost. How is what COVID-19 impact has caused grief symptoms as a result of stay-at-home orders, loss of physical connection, and fear of the future. As a grief coach, I can share tips on how to manage this time. Oh, I love that, Megan. Yes, absolutely. You know how to deal with grief, and people are having a really hard time with it. And they feel guilty for having it because they know what they're experiencing isn't maybe as bad or as bad off as others, so they're not talking about it and they're internalizing it. And so I think that's beautiful. And I would come up with a program that you can do. And again, you could do a virtual workshop if you wanted to. That could be on how to grieve the life, how COVID caused you to lose the life you had before, and how to grieve it effectively to have a brightful future. That's beautiful, and that's a great way to use your skills. Jennifer said, how many promos do you think we should run? I'm thinking a gift certificate promo, a purchase X and get X back, must use the bonus amount by certain date, similar to Neiman's that they give you a certain amount back. I usually only do gift certificate promos on Mother's Day and Christmas, but this is a different time. I'm also thinking about running my annual April Fool's one-day sale. I may even go deeper promo to get cash. Maybe run a 3-day payday and a stress-free package. Struggling how to use the verbiage for COVID without sounding intensive. Obviously, med spa service is not a life or death necessity, but I would like some humor. Yeah, I mean, I would do all of the things. People are at home. They are going to jump in and buy. And when it's outrageous, and I would just time it, you can have a promotion each week and have a time sensitive nature. And then again, you can stack it so that those that buy this week aren't going to get next week's promotion. You can also, like, I would probably give them a week off in between promotions. You could still advertise it on Facebook if you wanted, but I would probably exclude them from getting a promotion. If they just bought it. You can also do you can do 2 of the same promotions in the same week by tracking who not only didn't buy but didn't open. You can do that as well, but I would probably stack them out that they're a week apart and only send them to the people that you don't, the people that don't buy the one that you're going on now. Awesome. Okay. Jenny said, can you go over, please, how to add captions to your Facebook Live? For sure. She and I were working on this last week. Kelly will do a video for you showing you how to add captions to a Facebook Live. All right. Nancy gave me the email, but I already gave you what you need to do, so we're going to go with that. All right, Vicki, each day will be in a different area, not just business. Yeah, great. And accomplishing a goal doesn't have to be about business, right? So it could be a homeschool moms who are having to homeschool now. I mean, I gotta tell you, like, my phone has been going off the hook, like text. I don't know if you can see this, but like it's nonstop posts on here. I have a, you know, being with my kids being in school, I have a bunch of moms that are in threads. And they were all freaking out today, all of them freaking out about not understanding the technology and everything's freezing, it's all overloaded. And they just want to be a good mom right now and great at homeschooling. So focusing and getting a goal accomplished isn't just about um, business. This could be about any goal I'm trying to accomplish. And just creating like a peaceful and calm home is a big goal. So just get specific, and you're not going to serve everybody when you get specific, but you're going to fully resonate with those that you do. Okay, Jennifer said, what would be a great referral promo for me? Can I have people give me friends' emails? What would be a good way to do that and wouldn't feel spammy? Yeah, okay. So a good one would be, I just got this, let's see, from Masterclass. They sent an email out to everyone today saying that they want to support the market and support their customers. I like the way they did this because it wasn't giving just like open access to everyone to Masterclass, because then those of us who paid for it, although I did because I pay for courses because I practice what I preach. If they just opened it up, made it free to everyone, I'd be like, thanks for the $180 I spent last month joining. Like I shouldn't have done that. No, what they gave though was all their customers a link that they could send to a friend to get a free subscription. So it gave those of us who had it already one that we could give. So you could give something that you could give to all of your current members, especially of like one of your Botox club or your facial club, either a gift certificate or probably a gift certificate that you can give to anyone, and if they redeem it, that person would get that gift too. So you're giving a gift of stress relief, so maybe a facial, because that's a stress relief gift, and maybe a facial for like, normally our facials are $99, they're gonna get them for $29. I don't wanna come up with pricing that's insane that you can't cover, Jennifer, but something that they can give as a gift that then they'll get something back for it if the person uses that gift. Sean said, since I'm about to rebuild, wondering if that virtual event for building my webinar makes sense. If so, I'm in. Yes, Sean. He's in Inner Circle, and Inner Circle members get access to everything. Come to the webinar workshop. Yes. Deanne will get you signed up. Okay. Jennifer, I've been toying with a virtual spa party similar to Tupperware, Stella and Dot type online party. Yes, Jennifer. Yes, you could send them everything. They sign up for the party. They get sent everything. Oh, okay. You're saying like a free one where people can buy stuff. That could be really fun. They could sign up for different things, but you could have an actual spa party. So people could pay a fee. You send them the skincare regime. They buy the skincare regime, and live online, everybody does it together and they have a virtual spa party. People are looking for reasons to get together virtually, and that would be amazing and a great sales opportunity. Awesome. Sean said, whoop. And Jennifer said, lead gen time are mostly existing clients. Oh, you could totally lead gen for that party, and people could buy right into it, like join the virtual spa party, and like you'll get like full face kit. I mean, I know women who are freaking out that they can't keep their skincare routines up. Like they're worried about the serums being run out and all the things, and they're going to start sagging. And the struggle is real, especially because you got to get on camera every day and you don't have the normal things that you have. Like, we didn't know this before to be all stuffed up. So yes, definitely take advantage of that opportunity, and you could have groups of women. You could even do, yeah, I know you're closed. So can you send them everything? Can you mail them the supplies? And then you do it as a virtual spa party online that you can take care of everybody. I think that'd be amazing. Author said, I need some help nailing my subject before. Oh, yes, Arthur, I can get on the, Kelly, connect Arthur and I. He's asking about connecting to get more help on his webinar. He wants our services on that. So yeah, just connect with him and I can get on the call and we can chat. Jenny, great. Glad this is of help for you. Jennifer, our staff is home by force of state. Yeah, okay. Got it. So can anybody, so Is there any way for you to mail them the supplies? If not, you can maybe use this as an opportunity of how they can use natural things to do spa treatments. So all things that they can get right now from the grocery store, that would be a good opportunity. And that would be super beneficial for women to be able to do things for their skin and their health and their wellness that isn't going to cost them, that isn't going to require them to go to a spa. So that's another opportunity too. Or can you find somebody to, that can ship for you right now? Nancy said, please tell her to include lashes in her spa party. I look crazy because my lashes have come off one of my eyes and not the other. Yikes. See, there's real need here. Nancy, you got to hook it up with Ariana. Jennifer isn't makeup. She's skincare treatment. So she's what's happening under the lashes. But that link of Make Me Up Georgia, makemeupga.com. She can definitely help you with how you can get that all fixed up. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, make sure you go inside. If you have any other questions about about your business or any promotions you're trying to run right now, go ahead and put them inside the Q&A box. Also, remember to post inside the Facebook group your #1 takeaway from today, and you'll be entered to win an Amazon gift card. We'll be coming to you live every single week with new strategies you can use to promote right now. This is not about just surviving. This is about thriving, and all of you will. And after that purge, you will continue to surge and beat out your competition. All right, let me, any other questions coming in? Let's see here. I don't see any more. All right, I'm gonna be a little unconventional here and end us with a word of prayer. I believe faith to be a never-ending need, and now more than ever. So God, thank you so much for the incredible individuals that are on here today. They're not on here by an accident, but with a purpose, and that is to serve the people they were created to serve in a way that benefits you and their tribes and their families and those that they can support. May they be profitable and fulfill that purpose while having joy in the crazy world. Maybe they're the light that shines in the darkness as they continue to come forth for others in their business, serving the market. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you everybody for joining us today. I can't wait to connect with you next time. Great call, everyone. You are amazing. Keep on thriving and flourishing, and even have some fun while you do. I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.